That doesn't talk. I killed another one. I feel really bad. They're all done. The career finished. Everybody run. Before that thing digs another one 16 feet deep under the ground. What a shame. See? And you know what? I'm going to keep us alive like this. One for me and one for you. See, because in this life, it ain't no fun if I ain't got one. So this, 45 pieces of this for your birthday, not one for me. How delicious. Anyway. Congratulations on your morning sickness. I never had one. I feel just like bliss. Tons of sleep. I know my Bill of Rights. So guess what? I made this. See? Nobody ever knew. Just like you. So in about 25 years, maybe 30 years, we'll probably have another one. But at this time, no morning sickness. Not even nothing related to morning sickness. Only thing is that the more I exercise and lose weight, I feel great. I'm on a diet that is just immensely possible. Due to medication management and medication management alone, I don't stink. So this morning I woke up and I said, hey, Stinky, you can either sink or swim. And by the way, they all stank and they all swam because it doesn't stink up in here. But at the same time, I'd rather use myself as my own one, not that other one. Sorry, I don't even know which one was here. So because I don't want to cry, because the stench is so terrible when somebody is suffering out there. I mentioned no names either, but any of those kids ever grow up from that college where I taught? Who knows and who cares? What about those kids that follow me around the road? The ones that can't rap for nothing, not even a piece of paper and a book, I guess they're done. Well, guess what? So if those little things were actually killing it outside, spreading out their teeth and their gums and their popping willies and things, then they are all dead. That's for sure. What else is new? As for the couple that actually Airbnb'd in here and tons of the rest of them, let them all know that they are being charged more. The more of them that come into this place through the doors. I'm charging. As a pineapple. Everybody coming in through these comments, sorry, because I'm Puerto Rican and they love me. And the people that live here actually already know. Strange couples charge up so they can charge us here. Right? So double that up, now triple that. We want us to be clear. So the other couple that don't belong here, make them people up there pay triple for Airbnb. Wow, what idea, right? Now, for that other thing called a drive-through, they park in my spot, they're paying an extra $1,500. Thank you. Let's see. For everything that goes damaged, nobody coming in, nobody coming out. Security must be professional by way of a dog, a big one, like a sergeant or general only. And we already knows what that means. Because there's nothing here but space. And I even have tons of room for That thing right there, fill that thing up with my money then. Because at the same time, I ain't do nothing to you and you ain't do nothing to nobody, right? So this right here, put my money in there so that I can continue to live on a run now. But the thing is, I want it so impossible that I am not laughing around here anymore. But they're going to keep paying me tons and tons more. Because if I keep seeing a nasty, disgusting feeling coming through here, I want them all to know that it stinks really bad up in here. And whenever it stinks, we're going to charge even more because this is not fishing season. You're dead. Bye-bye. Once again, this is called remote art appreciation. Thank you. Have a nice day. And this class is going to be charged fully according to the State Department of Education's best practices and whatever they charge at the colleges in New Jersey, I'm charging them that. Also for elementary school, whatever that charge is, as a hybrid, I'm charging them that. So yes, this is this location, Essex County, New Jersey, and I'm charging them like that. No matter where we go, I'm going to send this off and away. From here to the moon, to the next ATM, around the world and back again, the same way you found me, you leave me here in one piece until next time. Because to be honest with you, I don't even think half of these people that come through here are from America. That's kind of weird, right? So yeah, he says I'm going to send what? A Zelle. Thank you very much for visiting the USA. And whoever those people were that left you with the idea of polygamy versus monogamy, yeah, same thing. Monogamy means you only have one girlfriend that leads to one marriage with one person. That's all. The rest of it, out of here, because that leads you back to your own country and you never return. Thank you. Have a nice day. And in terms of those pictures, thank you for the donations, but I can read and write music as well. Very yeah. In terms of those disgusting looks and disgusting faces about disgusting worlds of the world and disgusting things, I don't do a lot of things that you people think I do. I am not who you think I am. I am who I am. I am not your chick from Mars. I am not your chick from the moon. Could there be a ATM on the moon or any other planet? We never know. There's a difference between right and wrong. When you come to a home in the United States of America and you tell somebody that you want to get married to them, and all of a sudden you have one divorce after the other and nobody understands why they never took off their ring, I'm going to leave it like this. One man was actually engaged to me. We never got married. He gave me a wedding band. And when he died, that ring disappeared. And then I know in the past, a lot of people probably had a problem with me because of my the fact that back in the 90s, we all just wanted to party, have fun, and have random sexual partners until we learn to don't get burnt and don't get an STD. And none of us ever had one like that, because a yeast infection means that you have to clean your body, get some medication, And after you get your medication, you don't say nothing no more and you leave it there. I'm looking for lotion right now for my hands. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Congratulations to all of you who have been harassing people for years. But at the same time, they all must be clear that if somebody wants a career in a certain area, they need to all learn something. Once you take advantage of one, the world will never forgive you. However, yeah, this is called the process of leaving your life to God. And too many times people do it at the wrong time. But I am working because imagine this can repeat something. There's some lotion, sorry. If I have no more lotion, at least I got a little bit. Anyway, a lot of people be lying about their relationships and who they hooked up with. And at this time, consider this me. And I don't care about what they say. I really don't. Because that's what something I like to call disgusting people with disgusting thoughts. They're trying to disrespect an adult. And one of these days, all of those people are going to get 50 years to 190 days. No, 190 years in prison for doing that thing, that video that I saw that went viral. A woman from Jersey City. Or she could have even been from Essex County. But don't play with me. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Get nasty with it. And she actually should get nasty with herself and pop herself straight to the jail. Because that right there, the more people scream to me, who in the world is that? Watch that little girl. She's going to have to wash herself up in a prison as a serial killer of a rapist, a prostitute rapist. And I hope to God she'll never come out. And that's my word. Because talk is very cheap if you ain't got a full lineup of hurdles and all that little crew left. Bye-bye. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. We'll let them all go. Inside of the prison. And the money that they probably had for bail, they ain't getting it. So set to the highest limits of the law. Because many people got raped. Men and all of them who wanted part of that had nothing to do with me. So if they tried to hook it up with a permission slip, do me a favor and lock them all up in one room as a request. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Never let them out. Thank you. Have a nice day. And in terms of an agreement, that's my class. Now they're going to see me on TV 100% of the time. So in the meantime, they're going to learn for the rest of their entire life. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. 100% of the time, going to lead you in jail. Prison for the rest of your life. On duty because of $999 billion gone. We are all going to be working. None of you are ever going to be released as serial rapists. The women and the men of don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it, productions and everything. Let them all go and let them all rot. Anybody else like that? Let them all go and let them all rot. Because this is the USA. And for all, I could easily just say, bye-bye banishment, send them there too. And they could build their own kangaroo boxing ring where the kangaroos punched them and they never return. Go to an Australian banishment prison where your hands are like this. That would be even better. Because you know what? After a while, we get tired. And the more tired we become, the more drama they bring here. Real people leave. And fake people, what do? Abuse. I don't care who you are. I have no favorites anymore. And I never did, to be honest with you. And everybody else, if they're not down with me, then they can go too. Doesn't matter to me anymore. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. You want to steal a man? Tag them all up. Monogamy is the law, and I got the book. Take Miss Dr. Rizzo's class, and if any of you disagree, you want to cheat on another man and a woman, because after age 42, you know right from wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Dr. Rizzo. She actually has a show on television. Do not ever disrespect Dr. Rizzo. Now, if I could find that book, and I probably have an idea where it is, and it's not even gone, but Dr. Rizzo has the original. And I hope to God that right now, even the ones of a truck stop whore, a whole bunch of those that running around now they are doing don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it, and stealing relationships away. So why am I even applying for work? I'm a full-time teacher without a career because of don't play with it, don't play with it. I had a stressed out situation over a man looking for work 24/7 because of who? Random boy toys? And if that's the thing of boy toys, then what else? Don't play with it, don't play with it. Lock them all up. Throw away the key. Every single one of them. Because if the ceiling can give you $999 billion and you don't know how to shut your mouth and be in a relationship with one person, one woman to one man, is that too much to ask for? Not that I'm being crazy or anything, but if I could talk for a whole hour and that little lock screen doesn't change, then that means it's a real solution. I am a teacher. I am a professional. And that is my problem. That people need to learn how to respect and not do something called bashing people for a living. Because of don't play with it, don't play. You are killing people because of don't play with it, don't play with it. And I hope that you catch them wherever they may be. Take that class over in prison. Bye-bye. I want them tagged straight up like a bullseye. Like the bullseye never shot them ever before. For example, should a bullseye ever be in a place right here, you are definitely all going to be done. Because of don't play with it, don't play with it, you are all screwed over. I want them all to disappear. No matter if they come hell or hot water, like I always say, because of Neo having to suffer, because of all these people suffering over not being able to work, because you call it something that it shouldn't be, they're all going to disappear. Because of don't play with it, you're all going to go to prison. How would you like that feeling? Little kids running around, bucking naked, like they used to call it, and stealing people, man. Yet nobody say who did it. They look at you like you wildin'. And then all of a sudden, now you're in your 40s, 42 years old and over. And the men don't even know that the little girl was really how old? 15 years old. Now he going to prison. Doing life in prison. Over another one. A 12-year-old posing as don't play with it, and Cardi B, who was also a little girl with a little sister named Henny. And I won't even tell you how I know them. But those two little girls were so wild that they had to make money the street way, running away from home. The mother suffering over two little babies, twins, One half dead and the other one dead half as well. But then what about me? Here I am right here. And you guys look at this one person right here. Like I don't have a right to actually talk. No, we all have this freedom to talk. And whoever don't like the way I talk, we all have the right to talk. And thank goodness for allowing us to express ourselves. I'm looking for something I bought yesterday. Because don't play with it, don't play with it. Let them all sit in prison until we all get a random check. $999 billion or whatever was charged because of all that stuff they destroyed. Plus marriages and everything. $999 billion. If this lock go right there, then that means that we are supposed to be earning money at this time. So thank you very much for holding this spot for me. I'm Carmen S. Gonzalez, a professor from the local Essex County area. And too many times people go wild and they accept a random relationship. They think a boy toy kind of life is real. No, that's going to break up your relationship even quicker if you kiss each other and you're smelling like random woman from the street. So this is why I ride around with toothpaste and a toothbrush, because I don't want to, not that I'm kissing anybody, but I like to eat food. Real food. And at least, if you're going to disrespect somebody and use a bathroom that's not even clean, at least, right? But that's not even the point. The point is that don't play with it, don't play with it. It's hurting lives. Running around, people are asking me, Lolan, for what? Because they are trying to tell you that that little girl is ruining marriages. People like that are everywhere. Not to be funny, but everybody did that at one time. And the mother and the father, they can't stop it. They got to learn to freeze something right now. Either you let them little 12 and 13-year-olds run free, or they're going to find themselves an early casket before they realize that they the ones that did it. And that's the way life is. You can't run from me because I already had you on my roster. However, I deleted tons of people from my roster that was on his phone. Can he do the same for me? And a lot of times the answer is no. And you know what? That's a punk way to move for some, right? So guess what? To each his own. Because I'm too smart, too brilliant. 4.0 GPA. Professor, I would never throw my credentials away for anybody. Not ever. Because I'd be stupid. I would be so stupid to accept the fact that a random 11-year-old ran through me like a train, like a choo-choo. For fun, for flicks, and for crazy pics on the internet. And then you're drinking with them. You're partying like it's 1999, not knowing that a 1999 person could smell that far, far away. And after that, the bail bonds and everything gonna hunt that down. So it doesn't matter where you go or how you do it. One of these days, somebody out there is gonna hunt all of that down. $999 billion of damages. Especially since the career is like looking like a swap meet all of a sudden, because people didn't know that I can actually take down a whole juicy turkey in a box at one point. And a whole truck full of juicy turkeys in a whole truck. And if I had to knock this whole wall down and demolish it, I probably could, but I won't. because then I'll be illegal. That's like me killing something inside of myself, which some people probably did before. But at this time, I'm going to tell everybody to say their prayers before they go outside, because if an individual can send themselves off and say, my life, I messed up, I'm drinking, I'm driving, I'm going to the hospital because I don't feel good, then you know what? Look at this couple right here. That's me, and that's my couple person. Can't even see him that good, right? Well, guess what? He has many types of looks that I like to call are a little different. And I do too. I may look like one person one day, one person another day, but at the same time, I demand respect 100% of the time. And I want y'all to sit and let that all soak in. Because if this is an idea of pledging, to me it is. To me it really is. I'm not going to tell anybody to call me because I am not your call girl. And if this right here looks like a cartoon, and it's meant to be cartoon hour, real people don't need drugs to survive. Real people don't need alcohol to survive. Real people can actually just do real things. But at this moment, I believe that in the USA, 2023, there is no open schools because it doesn't feel like it all of a sudden. It feels like a remote school in the USA that's being run by very little people that need to continue to remain humble enough to be remembered. So I'm going to tell myself right now, before this message goes off, I'm going to keep prayers in mind, because I don't want nobody to get it twisted nor discombobulated when I say right now. Those of you who are out to give people drugs and alcohol for a living, to kill them, mark my word, you guys are actually tagged every single day. And I'm going to make it well known that before you come through here, you better go pay your dues to somebody, because I'm going to ask a certain person in my writings to triple up something right here. Everything. So we could split it down the middle, because there should be no reason why we don't have no money for food. Or quadruple it, because at this point, quadrupling, at least we can afford food for who? Us. Because at this point, I don't even see nobody doing nothing else. Just sitting in front of probably a screen, probably sitting and writing, probably trying to say, I'm sorry, you're sorry, but I'm sorry it's too late for all of you. The moment you cross me, and people around here already know, the moment you cross any of us, we are not your baby, but we are grown. And you all need to start learning to do something, especially that little girl, that she needs to get herself together and don't play with me, because she is a fail. Definitely not a pass. Now I finally learned your name. And now she can actually go back to her little corner store and work. Because I am not going into that big old place on Main Street for a very long time. I would rather go far away and make sure that the little corner store is safe, and then go elsewhere before I kick that business back to that place. So right now I am boycotting many places that are associated with that little girl until she returns back to where she came from and never come back. Thank you. Have a nice day.